I like how we vibing. 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 I like how we vibing.
This video is sponsored by our channel sponsor, which is 015. You can find them on 015.co.za for some premium web hosting from as little as 45 Rand 90 cents. I mean, 45.90. Think about it. That's not a lot. And you will get some premium domains. And I personally would advise you on getting maybe the Supreme or the Executive packs, because it comes with a lot of benefits and a lot more storage. And you can host multiple websites on one package, you know. And this is, since we are talking businesses and growing your businesses, you can actually get your business registered by them. And there's some benefits, you know. You can get a name reservation, company registration, a certificate, income tax number, and you can even get a free.co.za domain if you pick one of the higher packages, or you can get a free QuickBooks subscription for 3 months. For 3 months. Yo, that's nice. You know, that's really, really nice. And if you want a website, they can actually develop a website for you at a very affordable rate of starting from 2,100, excluding VAT, I think. But it's not a lot. Think about it. 2,100. You spend a lot more on other things. But yeah, and once again, executive plans and supreme plans, you literally get free domains. They, for the first year, they are literally out here trying to win you guys over. Anyway, let's continue with the video. This week's text talk topic is about home office expenses. If you watched last week's video on forex trading, you would have seen that we had certain home office expenses included in there. So yeah, this week's video is home office expenses, the cost of doing business. We are continuing. Home office is a room that is regularly and exclusively used for the purpose of one's trade. That room is equipped for that specific trade, meaning all you do in that room, you run your business. So you can't be using it to set up a Netflix and chill session in there or something like that. No, you literally just trade in there, or you are running your business from there specifically. So it has to be specifically equipped for that. I've seen situations where clients were using it for other things, and SARS was like, nope, we can't do it. We're going to reject this claim. And that's what they did. So it has to be specifically for that purpose. Section 23B gives guidance regarding what qualifies as home expenses and what can be claimed. And those requirements are as follows. If the room is regularly and exclusively used for the purpose of trade and is specifically equipped for that purpose, the home office must therefore be set up solely for the purpose of trade. If your remuneration consists only of a salary and similar remuneration, your duties must be mainly performed in this part of the home. It therefore means, English guys, it just ran out. It therefore means you must perform more than 50% of your duties in your home office. Meaning, if you're a commission earner or an estate agent, you go out and see clients, right? But then when you come back, you do your admin related tasks in there, and you spend about 75% of the time in there performing your work in there. Then that would, count, because your remuneration is linked to that trade and you're spending about 75% in there. But if, let's say, you are a mechanic and you perform your duties outside in the car, and then inside the office you just do admin related things, it's about 10%. Then no, that won't count. You have to spend most of the time making the money in that room. I hope we are clear. If more than 50% of your remuneration consists of commission or variable payment based on your work performance, more than 50% of your duties must be performed otherwise than in an office provided by your employer. I hope you're making sense. So if your employer then provides you and says you can work from home, then this is where it would apply. That's basically what that part of the act means. What can be claimed as a home office? There are a number of items that one can claim as home office expenses, and here's a list of them: rent, cost of the repairs to the property, expenses in connection with the premise, which includes rates and taxes, cleaning costs, electricity, the list goes on and on and on. What can be claimed as home office expenditures? There are other expenditures that could also qualify for a separate deduction regarding your home office. General wear and tear of the items located or that you're using for the trade. Things like your table, your laptop, your monitors, office equipment, furniture and fitting, and repairs thereto. Once again, if you're repairing your cupboards, etc., that would count. Your phones. If you buy a new phone for the office, that would count. Internet, that would count. Stationery, that would count. So I hope I'm clear. So your general wear and tear, office equipment, furniture, fittings and repairs, phones, internet, stationery. So yeah, how is the deductions calculated? How are they calculated? The expenditure relating to rent, costs of repairs, and in connection with the premise are determined on the basis of apportionment. The apportionment is based on the floor area of the property. The method that is used to calculate home office expenditures is A divided by B times the total cost times which will give you home office expenses. A, the area in square meters of the part specifically equipped and used. B, the total area in square meters of the whole property, basically. Total cost, the cost that is incurred. So yeah, so that's self-explanatory. However, only the expenses related to the property should be allocated proportionally to the floor area. Expenses that are not in connection with the property do not have to be allocated proportionally by floor area. So things like repairs to that room, or you've just bought a new table or your monitor, those are not necessarily going to be apportioned. You're just going to deduct them as they are because they don't form part of the rest of the building. They don't increase the value of the rest of the property. Yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any questions, you can drop a comment. And yeah, thank you. Please don't forget to follow us, like our pages and all of that stuff. On Twitter, we are the Clinic ZA. Instagram, the Compliance Clinic. Website, mcponline.co.za. Thank you. Love, peace, and prosperity.